where God is about to birth a new day. God is about to deliver his people. And what he does is that he raises 5 different women. And in order for him to do that, there are certain women he puts into position. So the Spirit of God began to say to me, he said, I'm about to birth a new day in the nations and even in the United States of America. And he said, for this to happen, I have to raise these category of women. And the first set of women he spoke about are the midwives. And he said that I'm going to begin to raise the shipras and the pourers. And the shipra and pourers are people who are close to government. They're people who have the authority and the right to birth. They are people who are nurturers and they cover systems and structures. They have authority and dominion in certain spheres. So the Bible says that they were the first people that Pharaoh spoke to when Pharaoh wanted to initiate his agenda. And so in the same way, when the enemy wants to initiate an agenda over a nation, he goes for the midwives first. And so this Shipra and Puah, but there was something the Bible said about them. It said, because they feared God, they did not do what Pharaoh wanted them to do. And we know fully well that Pharaoh is a type of a god. Pharaoh is the embodiment of the deity over Egypt. But they feared God above the fear of Pharaoh. And so the Lord said to me, I'm raising midwives to have a fear of me in their hearts. Midwives who are ready to risk their offices, their positions, the glory and the connection to the people in power just to obey me. These midwives were the ones that could interact with the people. They were the ones that interacted with the government, but they interacted with the people. So Shipra and Puah represents any person or any institution that has this dual ability to talk to the people in power and also talk to the everyday man. So heads of churches are also like that. They are people that the government cannot make policies except they are talking to certain key players in religion, education, and all of that. So at every point in time, Shipra and Puah needs to make that choice. Am I going to choose God or am I going to choose Pharaoh? But God also says something to me, because he says, because they feared the Lord and they did not obey Pharaoh, he says, the Lord made them houses. Some versions said the Lord gave them their own families. And the Lord said to me, even in this season, I'm going to begin to show you the midwives that my hand is upon by reason of what I'll begin to do with them. He said, people that you would have thought that their seasons are over, I'm about to cause them to begin to birth in the season. I'm about to give them new houses, new positions. I'm about to give them a voice that will be recognized by another generation. He says, this is how you will know midwives that have not compromised and have feared me above the voice of Pharaoh.